You know what time it is. Welcome to Casino for Life channel. The Diddy man has scored a huge victory, y'all. The Diddy man needed a dub, and he needed one bad. And this one here is bringing a whole big light to this whole shenanigans that's been going on lately. Yeah, you heard me. The shenanigans. Now, this Thalia Graves comes out and does an interview with Gloria Alfred, going through these accounts where she doesn't speak. Gloria spoke for her. She didn't answer any questions. All she did was sit there with tissue and cry, as all of them are supposed to do. And as she sat there and cried with the tissue and she's dapping her eyes, something was very evident in what was being said in this civil lawsuit that they were filing against Sean Puffy Combs, a.k.a. Diddy. And is that her story seems to corroborate with a lot of the other stories that we heard previously about drinking something and passing out and waking up and just waking up in the midst of seeing things that's going on while they're supposedly intoxicated and can't do anything. And it's a lot of egregious things that was stated in that case altogether that was very baffling to me. And I think it's time we get into that. But first, we drop the intro. Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world. And I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Now, here we go again with the Diddy man. Now, Diddy man is faced with another big obstacle in front of him that many people don't seem to understand, get, or even care too much. They already made their mind up based off the internet, is that, oh, he's guilty no matter what. They said they got this. They said wait until their day in court. That's what Gloria Alfred always says. It's what she always says, right? How often does she goes to court? She's not a litigator. No. But something very interesting happened. She not only named Sean Diddy Combs in this horrendous lawsuit where she claimed that all of these acts were done to her. Not only did she name Sean Diddy Combs in these incidents, she also named a very prominent bodyguard. That bodyguard's name happens to be Big Baltimore Joe. And the thing of the fact of the matter is, she had contacted him prior in November saying, are you the bodyguard for Bad Boy Records? Wasn't you the bodyguard and all this and this? And he told her then, I don't know you. You're not the person I know. Why are you doing it? Like, no way. She was like, go along with my story. Go along with my story. And then we won't prosecute against you. prosecute. He's like, for what? Not only wasn't he a bodyguard at that time, he wasn't even in New York. So good luck proving that in court, as he's going to countersue y'all for mentioning his name. So you might going to end up dropping him from the suit altogether. Even though Gloria Alfred's like, nope, we got our suit and we're going to stay with it. Hey, fine by me. Do what you do. But the text messages looked damning. Then it even got even worse for the God. It got worse because something else just happened. Another text came from November. At the same time, you text your boyfriend trying to get him to go along with the whole scenario, and seemed to have offered him a bribe of $3 million, of which you don't have, which you saying Diddy's got all the money. That's it. Your case is gone. Your case is gone. Once they corroborate that that is actually you that sent the messages, which people have confirmed that that was you. TMZ even did their own investigation to say that, yes, this message was sent to him, and Diddy's lawyers now have the messages. So now your case will probably get dismissed as a money grab. I looked at it as a money grab when you, in your claims, saying that Diddy and the bodyguard both tied you up and physically assaulted you in this claim that you made. You were tied up against your will, was given something to drink against your will, and that they did all these acts to you against your will. It's a lot against the will here. Now, granted, we need to have a lot of things done. You know, so a lot of things need to be turned up around here. That's the way I look at it. Things got to be turned. Yep. I tried to tell him, Ralph, you know, you say anything that goes against popular opinion and you a hater. They were like, you just hate Jaguar Wright. It's like, I don't hate Jaguar Wright. I was like, I just realized that a lot of what she's saying just wasn't true. Some of it was fiction mixed in with theory. But to each his own. Now, yeah, you can switch it up for a little bit. But the fact of the matter, it stands the way it is, right? And the way I see it, and the way I see it standing, is that the people involved that I feel need to be involved and should be involved are those who are constantly in a flux. Like they're looking for something to have that advantage. They're looking for something to have that leniency on. Now, I knew it was a mess for her when she said that they both assaulted her, and it was Be More Joe too that was in on it and did this to her. And the fact that she offered Be More Joe, went and laid an offer for Be More Joe to be acquitted in the situation, saying, I'm just gonna, if you agree to testify, I'll make sure my lawyer don't prosecute you. So this man who did all of these acts that you claim is damaged you, you're offering him a deal to testify against Diddy, and you okay with this, whatever this person did to you, allegedly. That's where I have a problem. That told me right then and there, you're not traumatized. Because if you're traumatized, you're not going to make a deal with one of the people that you're claiming did all these things to you. If they did all these acts to you, why are you making a deal with your attackers? Shouldn't you be going after both of them? What are you trying to make a deal with one of them for? So I already knew from that text message, you're out for a money grab. Then you text your ex-boyfriend who used to work for Bad Boy, and you're telling him to go along and corroborate your story about him showing the video, or saying that somebody showed him a video of you being attacked, which led to the lawsuit. So this said boyfriend, who in the text message showed when he blocked you on social media, blocked your phone number, everything. Your whole testimony of your lawsuit is that this is on tape and that it was shown to these people and everything else. And this is the guy that said that he saw it. But yet, he won't even talk to you. Yeah, I think this case is getting dismissed. So when you see stuff like that happen and it don't make sense, now you starting to see it all add up. It's piling up now. So now everybody's looking at her like she's the biggest liar in the world. And they was like, damn. Now she lied, and everybody is just believe all women, right? Now you see how she got away with lying. Who else is lying? Y'all gonna see in the end, Cena was right. It just takes people a long time to get there. It's unreal. They know what's up. I just stand up for what's right. I ain't standing up for Diddy. I'm just standing up the truth. I don't like lies. So when I see a lie and I don't believe it, I'm gonna tell people I don't believe it. I'm not going with public opinion. And I know not to trust the federal government. No. Don't believe them at all. Don't buy any of it. These people don't care. Cassie is a liar too, in my opinion. Everybody see that tape where she gets beat and they just think she's telling the truth about everything. Oh my God, look, she was telling the truth. Telling the truth about what? I'm getting a foot in her ass? Who doubted that? There's witnesses to watch her get a foot in her ass. One of Diddy's Asian exes came forth and said Diddy was having sex in front of her, trying to get her to join in. The cook, you had the cook years ago. You had Gina talking about he stepped on my stomach. The whole nine. Nobody said a word. All y'all stay quiet. Nobody opened their mouth and said a damn word. Now, it's unpopular to say anything good about Puffy or something that's in his favor. I'm just reporting on the news. This happened. The messages came out and made the girl look like a liar. Now, let's see all these Diddy haters who are all caught up in emotion, prisoners of the moment. Let's see how they try to spin it now. Oh, this don't mean he didn't do it. This don't mean they'll come up with any excuse now just to keep it going. Because that's what they want to do. Why? Because it's profitable. It's profitable for them to be talking about Diddy. They were like, man, I'm getting a lot of views now because they pushing that in the media. Anybody say something negative about Diddy, they want to push that. When I sit here and tell somebody the truth about what's going on, they don't want y'all to get it. Not cleaning up his image. Not at all. Stephanie, when did Diddy say Cassie was telling the truth? He settled with Cassie because he knows there's a tape of him putting his foot in her ass. Absolutely. That's what it was about. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know he did. Mm-hmm. I heard this accuser was sent by Diddy in order to perceive there's women playing games. Is that crazy? That's super crazy. Why would he do that? Because this woman, it only makes her look like the biggest liar in the world. And we always said this, they will come once they see that somebody can settle out of court. Once they see you settle out of court, that's it. That's all they need. They saying I'm trying to get a Revolt podcast deal. Well, that'll work. Well, when they try to weaponize the internet to do their dirty work, this is what happens. Oh, 100%. When you get in a tug of war with somebody who you really don't know, don't trust, nothing, what's the point? What do I look like rolling around in the dirt with a broke person? I look like the fool. So all these women who went there and got the bag and got, he said, I turned on my PS5, the downfall of Diddy's on the front page. I know, on Tubi. They are promoting and make money off Diddy all they want, but where's the downfall of Vince McMahon? Where's the downfall of Dana White? Where's all that? They don't do that. Now, if you look at everything in totality, and shouts out to everybody who donated to the Cash App. We appreciate that last night. Everybody who donated to the Cash App, which is Carcino. I mean, let them do what they do. Choke, Gene, let them do what they do, man. Yeah, choke, blame Gene for Diddy dying, all this stuff. You know, it's just crazy, man. I mean, just whatever people do, they do. Gene ain't responsible for Biggie dying. If he's guilty, he needs help with the lies. 100. My thing is, once they've been proven to be a liar and these text messages prove, without a doubt, that there is totally like flaws in her lawsuit, and if she thinking they finna settle with her and she wants to have her day in court, then okay, you're gonna go to court. But they're gonna try to come up with some type of let's settle out of court, Gloria Alfred type of deal. And nothing's gonna come of it because this woman is completely just damaging Diddy's reputation even further. Because now who would want to do business with him? Would you do business with him? Hit the like button, good people. Yes, he will walk out on bail tomorrow. Sean Diddy Combs will be going home tomorrow. They falsely accuse people all the time. They do it all the time. They falsely accuse people all the time. So now Diddy scored a huge victory in this case because in this case, it's going to go the way I believe it should go. And that is the real victims are going to be counted as real victims. We're not going to have this nonsense where they make it look bad. They don't care. These women today, they don't care. They make it look bad for real victims out here. They're really victims out here who really traumatized, that really went through something, that really been victimized, that they can't even sleep. It's like they scared to have people touch them. You know, it's a whole different mentality than what the majority of you even think about. Well, you got to think about it. You have all these people who come up with all of these different depraved antics about, oh, this person did this or she said that. Why? Why people run so quick to believe a false narrative but don't process any of the information that comes out? Y'all don't process any of the information that comes out? That's strange to me. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's on you. You can't tell people what they need to be doing. It's so many of them. Oh, no way. Without a shadow of a doubt, you have to understand that when you do something gracefully, or you have people that all join in together, the masses, the media, they all gonna get involved. Now, when this whole process started back in the day, the scenarios changed. They went to extremes to prove that this man is a horrible guy. All of a sudden, he's the biggest drug dealer in Miami. He's getting everybody pills. Everybody's got the same story. Have you noticed that? I got drugged. I took a sip of champagne and I got buzzed. That's called liquor. I had this and then I got woozy. then I was sent from here, this state to this state. It's like, why is he going from one state to another state? I was dumped off over there so they could have sex with me. It's like, I didn't know why I was there. I couldn't fight. I couldn't move. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Now he's got ketamine. Diddy wants ketamine. Now he's a scientist. He knows how much ketamine to give somebody. It's like, what are they talking about? Stuff makes no sense. Diddy got women there that will sleep with him for nothing. For nothing. They're already at the party. They're already there to get down. Jody, Cassie video, Puff lied. It's the receipts. Where did Puff lie about, Jody? Can you enlighten us where he lied at? You guys are mixing things up. That's what you're doing. You're mixing things up. He said he didn't hit her. I don't know if he said he didn't hit her. If he said he didn't hit her, I know that wasn't true. But you got to remember, he settled with her. Did you not know he settled with her for $30 million? I don't know if she got 30, but that's what they were suing for. But he settled with her. No, he apologized for putting his hands on her when the tape came out. But that's not a crime. It was a crime when it happened, but it ain't a crime today. So the tape don't mean anything. It just damages his image. He settled with her the next day. This is before the tape even came out. He know the tape exists. That's why he settled. But all this other crap that they talking about, trafficking and all this, that's where they going. That's when they done bump their heads. Statute of limitations, plus, even if it did count, it's a misdemeanor assault charge. It's not a felony. That's a misdemeanor assault charge. Yep, same thing with Kaz. We already know why they coming after him. Look at it. They came out to R. Kelly with the RICO. They came out to Kells with a RICO, and he the only one on the case. How you gonna RICO one man? Right? He the only one went to jail. How's it a RICO? That's what I keep talking about. This they have rigged this game with rules and made everyone just basically right. Everybody's just stuck. It's a force of habit. People are stuck doing this whole thing of jumping on the bandwagon, and everybody's going to ride the wave because it's making money, and they don't ask any questions. And all the information come up, they just omit it. I've never seen anyone who would stand out so much and Easy Money said common sense should have told people that Thalia was lying from the start, but people are so dumb. Exactly. There you go, Easy Money. Right. We knew from the start she was lying. I knew from hearing the story it didn't sound right. Right. And everybody like, you defending Diddy. Like, why would I just go out and defend Diddy? I just know the situation already. Like I knew when Diddy got with Cassie. We actually seen the Cassie tapes. You know, that sounds like dog. Y'all forgot. Cassie tapes were leaked on the internet before they were taken down. Go. I don't know if Media Takeout even got the pictures anymore. She did not look like somebody who was coerced into doing something. She was posing for the pictures and everything. Well, they look at people like they're a piece of meat. Diddy was the party guy that they all partied with. and these women get down, and he got them all lined up there. So what would be his pleasure of having to dope you up for? What would be the point? Why would Diddy say, "Oh, I need to do this"? Oh, yeah. Well, if you look at the whole timetable of things, then you'll start to see it's a little bit different. It always hit different when someone else see how it's laid out. Oh, absolutely. They don't want anybody else to get involved. They like it to be just the way it is. Everybody making up accusations. Now, how he gonna get a fair trial? How you gonna get a fair trial? And everybody in there going judging him off of the Cassie tape. Now I'm gonna show you something. Let me show you some girls that go to the Diddy party. And it's a key thing they say. There they go. Diddy and Ho. As everybody's coming in. You got MGK, you got all these people coming in. Look at this. Everybody's showing off their little jewelry. Diddy sitting over there with Warren Buffett. He got on the Super Bowl rings. Yeah, Buffett got out of it. Oh no, that was oh, there go the girls. Look at them getting down. Kevin Hart and the Diddy Man. Oh, Big Sean shows up. Kelly Rowland's in the house. Meg Thee Stallion was there. Tory Lanez was there at this time. Riri showed up. Yeah. They were all getting it in. He said, what was his name? It was Snowman. Oh, Diddy and Jay. Mm-hmm. Oh, they out there living it up. Living their best life. Now, something very interesting happened around here. When weirdo dancing man get involved. But yeah, y'all gonna see something real interesting after this. It's coming up. Winnie Harlow. Oh, there's 2 Chainz and Meek Mill. Riri showed up. Look at everybody styling. Yeah, look, and Diddy got access to a lot of these women that's there. And they gonna go for free. So what does he gotta dope them up for? Absolutely. That's what they do nowadays. Oh, there it is. Let's take it back. Listen to what.
It's a what? It's a what?
She says it's a 2-for-1 deal. Now that's Jody Joe. Now she's the one you saw in the hot tub with Justin Combs. Remember? And look, she's out there negotiating price. What's up, Sam? Now listen to what she says. It's a 2-for-1 deal.
It's a what?
She's like, it's a 2-for-1 deal. Hello. She's telling them at the brunch, it's a 2-for-1 deal. 2 for the price of 1. Hell, that's a good discount. She says it's a 2-for-1 deal.
It's a what?
Now, it's a 2-for-1 deal. Hello? It's a 2-for-1 deal. So right now they out there selling it. They at the brunch giving out prices, saying you can't just have one without the other. It's a 2-for-1 deal. Can't have one without the other. Two for one, 2-for-1. A 2-for-1 deal. And you think Diddy gotta sit there and dope somebody up and he got this laying around? The bag gonna get it done every time. Not some of the times, but all the time. The bag gonna get it done. Yeah, the bag gonna get it done every time. Oh man, you gotta be nuts. Y'all gotta be nuts. Ain't no way in the world I would take No way. Well, back in the day, it would make more sense. Because there's so many people that's going the opposite way. That's the main thing about it. People are going the opposite way with the information. Well, it's hard to disgauge what you might hear, what you might see, what you might know. But those are the same people that was in the pool with Justin Combs that you saw with Drea Michelle and all of them. These girls are hoes. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? These are a bunch of hoes. They don't need liquor. They don't need pills. They like it. They like to take that stuff when they at the parties. They know that. Y'all know that. I'm like, you ain't gotta dope nobody up to do nothing. Like, what are they talking about? These hoes are going. And then they want us to believe all this nonsense. Oh, I didn't know what was going on. No, the bag is up. You see, you can get a lick. So you want to just come in here and play victim. I'm not buying any of this bull from the jump. Because everybody wouldn't have all these claims. You know, it wouldn't be all these crazy BS claims. You arrested a man for having a party. Well, that's for the world to decide. That's for the world to decide. Yeah, well, we would love to see it. But now everybody's going to be in the Diddy news. That's what it is now. So it's the whole Diddy wars that's going on. They know Diddy's probably going to get out tomorrow. So they want to try to do anything they can to leak information that could try to hold Diddy in jail. That's what they want to do. That's their plan. We got to keep Diddy locked down. How can we keep Diddy locked down? Oh, we got to think of something quick. You know, it looked like he might get out. We got a new judge. They got all of this coming now. Oh, yes. That's what they do. All before trial. They come with new information all of a sudden. TMZ, they pay you for a tip. Just wait for it.
The sex trafficking investigation he's wrapped up in, the new accusations that are coming out every single day, from new attorneys to a sex tape allegedly being shopped around to a statement from Combs' mom. We are updating you on the very latest with trial attorney Wayne Dennis.
In many states, and the notion that somebody's trying to sell your name, image, and likeness for profit probably gives you a cause of action among the civil law, but it's not going to be that great if ultimately what you're talking about is a extraordinarily explosive and embarrassing videotape.
Yeah, but could you get a court to jump in for an injunction to stop anybody from publishing it? There's
a real possibility that you could.
But if that unnamed celebrity goes to court, can they shield their identity so nobody would know that they're doing this?
It again depends state by state.
Because Garth Brooks tried to do something similar. He went to federal court and tried to stop a lawsuit from being filed against them. I think that's very different than having a tape being published.
As we sit here today.
You don't believe the consent defense that, hey, listen, not all this racketeering, all of this freak-offs, transporting victim one for the purpose through fraud, coercion, for commercial sex acts across state lines, that this can all be explained the way it's all consensual. That's what it is. Do you think that's a viable defense or no?
Well, there's also a lot of allegations of people being drugged.
Yeah.
And if you're drugged against your will, you're not going to be able to consent. And frankly, you can't drug minors and claim it.
Well, he's not charged with minors yet. Yeah. That could change. There could be a superseding indictment. But yeah, I know. I hear you. I think that there could be something, though. You know, like everybody knew what the parties were about. Everybody took drugs knowingly. He's not charged actually specifically with drug offenses. It's part of the racketeering case. But I'm curious to see how this defense goes. And look, they'll have other ways to say there's no criminal organization. There's no common purpose.
Right. Where's the criminal organization? There's no proof in that. There's no minors added to the case yet. There's no drugs added to the case yet. So all these things that y'all keep saying and spewing around, they're civil cases. Civil. Okay. Now, oh yeah, this is all front and center, man. But I'm gonna get out of here, man. Chop it up with y'all a little later. It's probably my nap time. So I'm gonna lay down and take a nap. I should be up in a little bit. Drugs are in the baby oil. Okay. All right, I'm out.